Assalamualaikum, grade 5. This is the summary video for today's lesson. Subject Science, Class 5, Unit 1, Investigating Plant Growth, Lesson 1.2, How Seeds Grow. From your learner book, page number 8 and 9. And your homework for today was page number 9 from activity book. So let's start. How seeds grow. Germinating. If a seed is given the right conditions and the embryo is alive, and the embryo, the tiny plant inside the seed, is alive, it will grow. When a seed starts to grow, we say it's germinate. This process is called germination. So what is germination? When a seed starts to grow, this process is called germination, the growth of a seed. So the seed uses its food store, it gives it the energy to grow. After it, the seed shrivel and becomes small after germination. After germination, seed shrivel, finish. Here are the stages in germination of a bean seed. Number 1, in first stage, seed absorb water and swell. In the second stage, the first root starts to grow. In the third stage, the roots grow down into the soil in search of water to collect water. In the fourth stage, the first shoots start to grow upward. The shoots grow up above the ground in search of sunlight. So the first leaves grow. The first leaves grow. This is the sixth stage. So you can see the roots grow downward and the shoots grow upward. So seed can live without germinating for years until the condition becomes suitable. So you can see here the oldest seed known to germinate was 1300 or 1300 years ago, lotus seed, which found at the bottom of lake in China. So a lotus plant growing in water, a lotus plant growing in water. So what happened? The lotus seeds fell down into the lake. So after 1300 or 1300 year old lotus seed found in at the bottom of the lake. Also, we studied about activity 1.2. In this, what you need to do, you need a bean seed or some bean seed. You need to put in the jar or in the glass. And after this, you need to put some water and need to check, observe what happened overnight. Predict how the seed will change overnight. Observe the seed the next day and write down any changes that you see. Obviously, seed, observe the water. You can see here in the stages, seeds absorb water. So in the next day, you can observe it and need to write on your notebook. And also, was your prediction correct? You need to write on your copy, explain why the changes happen. Where do you think the water entered the seed? Yeah, there is a small hole in the seed. So from there, water enter into the seed. What you have learned in this lesson, seeds start to germinate if the conditions are right, and also the embryo or the tiny plant should be live for seed germination. The food store gives seeds the energy they need for germinating or germination. Seeds absorb water to start germination. So water important for the process of seed germination. The new root grows downward first and follow up the new shoot which grows upward. After this question answer, why do seeds need to absorb water? Seeds need to absorb water to start the growth process, or you can say start the process of germination. Which part of the new bean plant grows first? Obviously, root, the first root. This is the first part to grow. What's the reason? Suggest a reason why this part grows downward in search of water or to need to collect water. So the first root grow downward to get water. Question number 3. In which direction does the first shoot grows and why? Obviously, we are talking about shoots. So the first shoot grows upward. It needs to break through the soil to get light. Question number 4. Why do you think the new leaves start to grow above the ground? Why do you think the new leaves start to grow above the ground? Obviously, for search of food, the new leaves start to grow above the ground because they need light so they can make food for the plant. Why do you think the seeds shrivel and become small after germination? The seeds shrivel and become small after germination because the food stored gets used up during germination.